Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Competition Archery Media. Specialty Archery has had the Podium Peep out for a couple years now. It's a favorite among amateur and pro archers alike, so we wanted to give a rundown of what the Podium Peep is all about. So right off the bat, you're going to have two different string cuts in the Peep. We're looking here at the 37-degree angle, and then if I flip it forward, now we've got 45-degree. You can see that little dimple, that marks the 45-degree angle. So this is going to be for a steeper string angle, the 45-degree, than the 37-degree. If you look down into the front of the Peep, which is this side here, you can see that it is threaded. That is to receive apertures. On the back here, you can see it is also threaded. There is a sunshade that can go in there, or the threading actually acts as a light baffle. The Podium Peep, the way it is designed with its string grooves, this will put the peep sight directly in the center of your bowstring. So you're always looking exactly through the center of your bowstring, and then the way the peep is drilled out, you are always looking through the center of the peep. And you can have it be just slightly off, left or right, but what you can see through the peep sight, that's going to be your true aiming point. You're not going to miss left or right if your peep is not perfectly centered with your eye for each shot. So to further customize your Podium Peep, Specialty Archery has a full selection of apertures as well as clarifiers. Let's take a look first at the apertures, because one of the great things about the Podium is that it is toolless in adding any of the additions to it. So here with the Podium Peep Deluxe Kit, I've got apertures of 1/32, 3/64, 1/16, 3/32, 1/8, and 5/32. So here I have the 5/32 aperture. It is the largest one. If I want to add it to my Peep, it's just place it in and hand tighten. No tools required. You don't need an Allen wrench. It is just that simple. Let's say I wanted to add a clarifier lens. There are 5 different clarifiers for your Podium Peep. You're going to have the 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, and number 3 clarifiers. As you go up in number, generally that's what you would do as you increase the power of your scope. So the higher the number, the higher your scope power generally is. So right here, I have a number 1.5 clarifier. I have my Peep. The front of the Peep, I'm just going to drop it in the tube here. When you drop your clarifier lens in, it doesn't matter which side of the lens is facing out or how it's oriented clockwise. It's always going to be centered perfectly, and your vision through it is going to be perfect no matter how you have it set in there. To seat the lens, again, I have my toolless aperture that I'm just going to screw down on top. Now my lens is secured inside the Peep housing. Let's say I'm out on the range and I decide that I want to change my aperture. It is a snap. Just pop one off, get another one out of the kit, screw it right back in. It is just that simple. Now let's say that I notice I am just getting some kind of glare coming in the back of the Peep. I have my Podium Peep with my clarifier lens in and with my aperture set. Now I can add the shade cap to the back end. It is already threaded. I take my shade cap, screw it in, no tools needed. And there I have a finished Peep. It's the Podium Peep with a clarifier and an aperture and the sunshade on it. A full Peep sight there with everything installed, all without any tools. For those of you who shoot maybe some of the hunter classes where you can't have a scope in your sight housing and you just have fixed pins, Specialty Archery also has a full set of verifiers for you. You've got 6 different options in Verifier lenses. You're going to try each one to figure out which one works for you to make both your sight pin clear and the target clear. You want both of them to be perfectly clear when you're looking through your bow sight. So there's several pros on the 3D trail who use the Podium Peep. We wanted to see what they like most about this unique peep sight.
I'm Lewis Holmes III. I've been shooting specialty archery products since I started my career.
My name's Andy Callaway. I've been shooting the Specialty Podium Peep for about 2 years now.
My name is Chris Perkins. I've been shooting for Specialty for 5 or 6 years now.
Hey everybody, Jack Wallace here. I started shooting the Podium Peep as soon as it came out. I've tested it against everything else out there, and there's several things I like about it. One, the angles that are cut in seem to be very true to where they need to be.
What I like about the Podium Peep is, the versatility of the Peep, not having to, buy 2 Peeps with different angles for different axle-to-axle bows.
The front portion of it has a concaved area going from the back of the Peep all the way to the clarifier. It gives you a range where your Peep doesn't have to sit totally aligned with your target and your eye. It can be offset just a little bit, and it won't affect your downrange left and right issue.
And then also being able to interchange lenses for different scope magnifications, and then the versatility of the apertures as well, not having to use a wrench, being able to remove the aperture with my fingers, on the fly if I need to change something, whether it be lighting or whatnot.
The different sizes are going to allow you to get your pin and the target clear. That's something a lot of people don't experiment with, and it makes it super easy to be able to change that while you're at the range. And okay, so it's a little bit, your pin is a little fuzzy, maybe go with a smaller aperture. And okay, it's a little bit dark, while your target becomes dark, now you know that it's time to maybe put a bigger Peep in, and you can find that happy medium.
The weight, it's a lighter Peep, which I like. I love the fact that it's toolless. I can get to either side quickly and easily. And I have indexed those lenses all the way around and never had it move my point of impact. For me, there's no other Peep I need to be running.